area in Wabash Valley had a massive 27-point neutral court win over perennial power Southeastern Iowa. Today, there are 4 matchups between teams in the preseason poll. Inside the friendly confines of the PE complex, number 4 Vincennes hosts Columbia State. Number 4 Gulf Coast plays honorable mention Mineral Area. Gulf Coast had a terrific overtime win last night against Three Rivers. The number 15 rated Eastern Arizona Gila Monsters host number 18 Barton, and in a battle of honorable mention teams, Hutch plays NEO A&M. Dave will continue the pregame show after this 60-second timeout.
Underwriting support for this Trailblazer broadcast is provided by El Corral Mexican Restaurant and Bar, located at 630 Kimmel Road in Vincennes and 427 West 11th Street in Bicknell. El Corral opens daily at 11 a.m. and offers a menu of luncheon and evening Mexican cuisine with takeout available. The Vincennes phone number is 812-895-9422 and in Bicknell, 812-757-4224 for El Corral Mexican Restaurant and Bar.
Underwriting for this broadcast is provided by Memring Motorplex, Hart Street, and Highway 41 in Vincennes. Memring sells new Chevrolet and Nissan cars, trucks, and SUVs. Memring also services all makes and models. Memring's inventory of new and used vehicles is available online at memringmotorplex.com or at the dealership. Memring Motorplex is open Monday through Saturday at 1949 Hart Street in Vincennes.
Well, the starting lineups are underwritten by First Vincennes Savings Bank, 615 Kimmel Road, 2612 North 6th Street, and the ATM Service 3rd and Vigo in downtown Vincennes. First Vincennes Savings Bank member FDIC. First of all, for the Columbia State Chargers, Murray Norman, 6'3", 205, a sophomore, transfer from Rhodes College. Played in 23 games there a year ago. He did not play last night. Kenny Ellis, 6'1", sophomore, Green Hill, Tennessee, averaged 5.5 points a game a year ago. Peter Lukazik, 6'11", 230, a freshman, Kissimmee, Florida, along with Tavion Comage, 6'3", 190, a sophomore, who averaged 9.5 points a year ago. And then Jamison Glass, also a returnee, 6'7", 190, and a sophomore. Glass averaged 7.8 points, 6.4 rebounds a game a year ago. Norman Ellis, Lukazik, Comage, and Glass, the starters for Columbia State. Tonight for the Trailblazers, Dre Vassar, 6'1", 200-pound redshirt freshman from Louisville Trinity. Jalen Calloway, 6'3", 175, a sophomore from Chicago Lincoln Park. Dayton Williams, 6'4", sophomore from Louisville Butler. Prince Ojukwu, 6'4", 209-pound sophomore from Toronto, Canada, a transfer from Copiah Lincoln in Mississippi. And starting tonight, the first time, Lorenzo Malanini, 6'8", 249 pounds, a freshman from Lonato del Garda, Italy. It'll be Vassar and Callaway and Williams, Ojukwu, and Malanini starting for the Blazers tonight. The officials are Steve Devine from Owensboro, Kentucky, Logan Gilbert from Lebanon, Illinois, and Nate Boudreau from Indianapolis, Indiana. Starting lineups brought to you, as always, by First Vincennes Savings Bank, 615 Kimmel Road, 2612 North 6th Street, and the ATM Service, 3rd and Vigo in downtown Vincennes. First Vincennes Savings Bank member FDIC. I'll be back in 2 minutes on WVUB.
Funding for Vincennes University basketball on WVUB is provided through support from Lindsay Wealth Management at 2801 North 6th Street in Vincennes. Lindsay Wealth Management offers financial planning and investment services. More information available at lindsaywealth.com or by phone at 812-316-2079.
Support for this broadcast is provided by Ewing Printing Company, where they have served the Vincennes area for 107 years, offering graphic design and full-color printing services. Ewing prints and designs a variety of items, including car and truck wraps. They also offer direct mail advertising. Support for this broadcast is provided by the Good Samaritan Hospital Foundation, which, through the generosity of its donors, provides financial assistance for patients, community health projects, technology, and scholarships. The GSH Foundation office is at 328 North 2nd Street, Suite 201. The phone number is 812-885-3192.
Funding for Vincennes University basketball on WVUB is provided through support from Vincennes Water Utilities at 403 Busserin Street. Vincennes Water Utilities offers various payment options, including paperless billing and 24-hour online access. Office hours are 7:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. Monday through Friday, and the phone number is 812-882-7877.
Support for this broadcast provided by Cantwell Shortstop, 625 Kimmel Road, and Cantwell Service Center, Washington Avenue and St. Clair. Selling Marathon and Sunoco gas and oil products. Both locations are open 24/7 and serve hot lunch items, 11 until 2 daily. Cantwell Shortstop and Cantwell Service Center, serving Vincennes since 1968.
Welcome back. Tonight's game is the 13th meeting between Vincennes and Columbia State. The Blazers have a 9-3 edge over the Chargers, who beat us here last season 80-68. Blazers are at home again Tuesday night when they welcome preseason Division II number 4 Macomb, Michigan in the Monarch season opening game. Earlier today, Volunteer State came back from the 36-point loss to Vincennes last night to beat Lincoln Trail 89-86. Volunteer State had an 8-point lead with less than a minute to play in the game. Lincoln Trail got some steals down the stretch, had 3 chances at the end of the game to tie it with a 3-pointer. None of those shots went in, and it was the first loss of the season for the Lincoln Trail Statesmen. A very disappointing outcome, I'm sure, for Coach Junzi Cotton after the way they played last night against Columbia State. For Lincoln Trail, Jay Childs had 25 points, 5 threes. He had 19 points in the second half. Mike White, after 38 points last night, followed up with 18 tonight. Taylor Groves led at Volunteer State, one of 5 players in double figures. He had 23 points on the night. Coming up next, it's VU Columbia State in the Kiwanis Finals. I'm Dave Hunter. I'll return after this 2-minute timeout on WVUB.
Support for WVUB is provided by Byron Bob's Pizza House, 812 Main in Vincennes. Open 7 days a week and featuring pizza, sandwiches, wings, and a fresh salad bar. Online ordering is available at bobspizza.net.
Support for Trailblazer basketball on WVUB is provided by Goodwin Seavers Family Funeral Home, 524 Broadway. Serving Knox and Davies counties is a funeral service and cremation provider. Goodwin Seavers Family Funeral Home offers services that will help tell the story of a life, with service options that honor each family's traditions and wishes.
Underwriting support for this broadcast is provided by Holmes Plumbing Supply, 1690 Hart Street in Vincennes. They do complete bathroom remodeling projects and feature Lennox systems and Bradford White water heaters. They also do sewer line installation. Their phone number is 812-882-1865. Funding for this broadcast is provided by Wolf Construction Company, 2724 Washington Avenue. They offer new residential and commercial construction plus renovation services. Wolf's current projects include work at the Red Skelton Museum and Godare Hall on the VU campus, Good Samaritan Hospital, and Lincoln High School. The phone number for Wolf Construction Company is 812-882-2260.
Once again, welcome back. Blazers will be wearing their black uniforms tonight with gold and blue trim. The Columbia State Chargers wearing white with green numbers and green trim. Columbia State will attack the basket to my left as we get the setup now before the national anthem, which will be played again by the VU pep band under the direction of Susie Jackson. It's also homecoming tonight. I think the presentation and those festivities will take place at halftime of the men's game.
If you're able, and gentlemen, remove your hats. And now, to perform the United States National Anthem under the direction of Director Susie Jackson, please welcome the Vincennes University Pep Band.
And once again, that's the VU Pep Band under the direction of Susie Jackson. Blazers at home on Tuesday night. Let me mention next weekend we'll have another classic. Welcoming Kennedy King, Harcum, and Olney Central on Friday night. Harcum will play Olney in the opening game at 5. Vincennes versus Kennedy King at 7. Then Saturday night, Olney will play against Kennedy King at 5, and we'll take on the Harcum Bears out of Philadelphia in the 7 o'clock closer for the McDonald's Classic. Blazers then will have one more home game before we go on the road on November 15th to play at Triton in River Grove, Illinois. It's been about 30 years plus since the Blazers have played at Triton. They, at the time, were a Division II team. In recent years, about the last half a dozen years, they've emerged as one of the premier Division I programs in JUCO basketball. Blazers being presented to the crowd. Nice crowd on hand tonight, but we could use a few more. I think you're really going to enjoy this Trailblazer basketball team this season. We also tonight have Jelani Johnson dressed out along with Javon Guest. They were serving a one-game suspension due to violation of team rules. Guest, a 6'6", 220-pound freshman from Indianapolis Warren Central. He's the only Hoosier on the roster, and Jelani Johnson, 6'2" sophomore out of Chicago Proviso East, a transfer from Malcolm X, and he started all 30 games for them last year and averaged 14 points, 4 rebounds a game. He can flat score with the basketball, so we'll see if their presence is on the floor tonight, and that will have an effect on the game. This PE complex has been the friendly confines for the Blazers for a long, long time. Last night's win was the 743rd win on this floor since the building opened in 1974. Coach Franklin last night picked up his 748th career basketball victory in his stint at Southeast Illinois, and then now here at Vincennes University. Both teams come from the bench to the center of the court. We're going to have basketball underway. Jamison Glass. Peter Lukasik will start, or will jump for Columbia State against Lorenzo Malinini. Two big guys. They bring the house lights up, and they are bright, and we're ready to go. Again, Vincennes will attack to my right. Ball is in the air and controlled by Columbia State. First possession. Glass with it. In backcourt, Kenny Ellis. He'll drive to the right, man-to-man defense by Vincennes. Ball is picked now by Norman on the right side. They wing it around the perimeter. Comage out front. Comes halfway to the wing left side by Murray Norman. They're working the clock halfway through the shot clock. Here's a drive into the lane by Comage. Puts the shot up, no. Ball tipped up, no, by Lukasik. Did he get fouled, or is it going to be a foul? It's going to be a foul on Vincennes. This will go against Prince Ojukwu, the first foul of the ballgame. And this will send Peter Lukasik to the free throw line. He had 12 points in last night's loss to Lincoln Trail. Shots in the air, and this one is good. As I said during the pregame show, Coach Franklin agreed that teams that lose on Friday night in this event usually come back and play better on Saturday. That's what we expect here tonight. Shots in and out, no good. He goes 1 for 2. Easy rebound by Dre Vassar. Vassar clears it up to Dayton Williams. He'll dance to the left side. Here's a 3-ball by Callaway. Got it from the corner. We had 11 trays last night. Hopefully Callaway unleashes the barrage for tonight's game. 3-1 Vincennes. On the left side, this is Murray Norman. From the point right from Ellis into the hands of Comage. Back up top to Lukasik. To Ellis. Inside, here's a shot by Glass. It was blocked, I believe, by Ochugwu. BU has it down court. From the top, here's a drive by Dayton Williams down the lane, gets by the defender, lays it up and scores. First basket by Dayton Williams bumps the score to 5-1 Vincennes, a minute and 15 seconds into the game. There's a pass high to the point to Ellis. Now then Murray Norman, and a turnover. This is a offensive foul. It's on Lucchese. That'll be their first personal foul. Williams will inbound the ball for Vincennes. Full court pressure. Comes into Callaway. They'll double him up. They'll break the press with the pass to Ojukwu from the left side of the lane. There's a drive into the lane by Vassar, and has the ball deflected. He touched it last. Turnover by Vassar. We had 13 turnovers in the game last night, but only 3 in the second half against Volunteer State. Inbounding the ball is Glass. He'll drop it in to Ellis. Quick glance to the bench at the point. Double post up top. Drives left outside the arc. With the right hand, works it. Gets a 3 look and got it. He got that big screen from Lukasik and buries the tray. 5-4, VU by 1. Here comes the trap, and we get a foul on Columbia State. This foul is whistled against Glass. That's his first, team second. 2 minutes into the ball game. 5-4, Vincennes by 1. Again, full court pressure. Comes into Ochugwu to Malanini. Pass left to Callaway. He'll go one-on-one inside across the lane. Backs it out. Ochugwu. He'll jump a 15-footer. It's an air ball into the hands of Kenny Ellis. He'll bring it back all on his own across the timeline. Drifts to the right, near the sideline, outside the arc. He's guarded by Vassar. He'll drive it into the lane. Now then there's a pop by Comage. Shot for 3, no good. Rebound taken down by Ochugwu. Lead pass to the half court to Williams. Drives it in, lays it up, and scores! VU in transition. Now leads 7-4. 2.5 minutes into the basketball game. Kenny Ellis with it. Off on the left side to Murray Norman, outside the arc. Norman up top to Ellis. He'll wing it deep right. Comage holds it high. Lukasik. Now then left side to Ellis. He'll pop a tray. Rims off deep into the hands of Malanini. Lead pass. Vassar lays it up. Scores! We're really taking advantage of them in transition. They're about a half step behind in transition, and we're burning them with the layups. Here's Kenny Ellis outside the arc. Works the dribble, gets the big screen. From the point left, comes to Murray Norman. Norman, guarded by Callaway. He'll use the screen to drive right. Pass into Lukasik, and a foul on Vincennes. Will be on Malanini. Michael Ephraim will check in the basketball game for the first time. He started last night. He is a 6'10", 210-pound freshman from Nigeria, and he'll replace Malanini on the floor for VU. Columbia State, right baseline, inbound the ball. Comes in deep at the point, controlled by Comage. He'll back away. Defended by Ochugwu. Comage works with it. 10 to shoot. He'll drive right against Ochugwu. Now then Murray Norman. He'll slash to the lane. Back up top. Ochugwu will drive to the baseline. The ball's deflected away. Turns it over. Picked up by Williams. Half-court pass. Ochugwu. He'll drive it one-on-one into the lane. Backs it off. And now then Callaway, he wisely held that pass up. Now finds Williams on the right side. Deep left, Callaway. Callaway works it around the screen. At the point, gets bumped, pushes the ball to Williams. Williams will slash to the lane. Off his feet with a short 10-footer. Rims off, no. Rebound out of bounds, and last touched by Columbia State, by Nate Melosa. I missed him coming into the game on that last dead ball. Melosa is a 6'10 freshman. It'll be VU ball out of bounds. Ochugwu, left baseline. Also checking in will be J.D. Claybrook, a 6'6 freshman. And now then Arnez Anderson. Anderson had 16 points in last night's game. So Coach Neal has not hesitated to go to his bench early, deep in his bench. Ochugwu inbounds the basketball to Vassar. Vassar Spins around the screen. Now then back to Williams, who had to set the screen. Back to Vassar. Straight on for the tray. Rims off short. Deep rebound recovered by Williams. He'll slash the ball to the baseline. Backs it up to Ochugwu. He'll drive in with a one-handed runner. Shot's no good. Good block-out rebound there by Nate Melosa. Kenny Ellis brings it back for Columbia State. Tyron Fisher also checked in. He had a 14-point game last night. He's a 6'5 freshman. Hillsborough, Tennessee. Fisher, left side to Ellis. Ellis now finds Melosa high. Deep to the right side. Pass inside. Now comes to Clay Book. Brook puts up a shot. Can't get the drop. Ochugwu got under the offensive player there. Grabs the rebound. To Vassar. To Williams. Deep to the left corner to Callaway. Backs it out. Against the zone now. 2-3. This is Ochugwu to Callaway. He takes a step to the left from the point. Comes back to Ochugwu. 10 seconds to shoot. There's a pass deep left. 3 ball by Williams. It's an air ball out of bounds. It will be Columbia State ball, and we should end up now with, I would think, with the media timeout, it will be. Timeout on the floor. Trailblazer scoreboard written by Lou Fuse. Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, 1270 South Hart Street Road. Vincennes 9, Columbia State 4. Back in 1 minute on WVUB.
Support for this broadcast is provided by Culver's Restaurant, 7 Executive Boulevard in Vincennes. Culver's menu features fresh frozen custard, milkshakes, butter burgers, and French fries. Culver's is open 10:30 a.m. until 10:30 p.m. daily.
Support for this broadcast is provided by First Vincennes Savings Bank with inside banking locations at 615 Kimmel Road and 2612 North 6th Street, plus ATM services at 3rd and Vigo, Kimmel Road, and ITM service in Monroe City. More information is available at frsb.net and by phone at 812-885-9018. Member FDIC. Support for WVUB is provided by Good Samaritan. Cooler weather shouldn't mean harder breathing. Good Samaritan's respiratory and pulmonary specialists help you breathe easier, feel stronger, and enjoy the season. More information at gshvin.org/breathe.
Blazers lead 9-4, just a little more than 5 minutes into this basketball game. Alex Montez will check in. First time tonight. Williams stays. Vassar stays. Ephraim is in there along with Callaway. Columbia State ball now will apply some full court pressure. Vassar will defend the inbounds play. Here's Kenny Ellis at the baseline. He'll drop it in easily into the hands of Anderson. Anderson one-on-one against Montez. He'll drive him to the 10-second line. Gives it up to Ellis. Now then to Fisher. Fisher left of the lane to Anderson. He'll rotate right, and we get a foul called on Montez. That's his first foul. Montez had a tremendous Blazer debut. 23 points and 6 rebounds. Here's Anderson just right of the VU bench. He drops it in, high to Ellis. They'll overload the left side. Ellis between the circles with the dribble between his legs. Still works it. He'll take Vassar 2 steps to the right. Now here's a jump shot right side. No good by Anderson. Rebound comes off to Melosa, and he travels. Another player who didn't play last night checks in for the first time for Columbia State, 6'1 sophomore, DeCosta Ricks, out of Gallatin, Tennessee, a transfer from Cumberland University. Malanini will replace Ephraim on the floor for Vincennes. Full court pressure. Comes into Vassar. They'll double him up. They'll break it. The pass comes to the 10-second line to Montez. Montez, Malanini. Malanini in the lane, turns, spin, scores. Great job by Malanini in the low post there to get that spin hook to fall. 11-4. Now then, this is Ricks. Ricks from the lane out to Anderson, halfway to the wing left side. Guarded by Montez. He'll rotate across the lane. Inside, puts a shot up. Nobody's fouled. He'll get 2 free throws here. Foul is whistle on Dayton Williams. His first, team's third. Correction, fourth foul. 6'1 sophomore Arnez Anderson played in 30 games a year ago. Didn't start any games, averaged just under 4 points. Free throw by Anderson is good.
Returning is number 24,
Jamison Glass checks back in the lineup. We will play at Columbia State on January 3rd after we play Roane State down there on January 2nd. Shots in and out, no good. Rebound comes off to Williams. Happy New Year. From the right elbow. This is Vassar. Montez defended. Ball's deflected, but into the hands recovered by Williams. Left side, Callaway steps in against the defender. 3 ball in the air is good by Dre Vassar. Lights up his first tray of the night. 14-5, Vincennes by 9. Across the timeline, Ricks. They'll work the right sideline. Controlled by Anderson. Now back coming to the near side. This is Fisher. Inside to Glass. Turn, shoots off the glass, no good. And a foul called on Columbia State. Or on Vincennes. It's on Fisher. That's his first personal foul. How about those Hoosiers today? 55-10 over Maryland. Wonderland. They beat the inbounds pressure with a pass into Callaway. Now Vassar to Malinini to Montez. He'll rotate left to the elbow. Back to the right side. Callaway with it. Works against the screen. Now doubled up. Needs help. Gets the ball. Malinini comes back to Callaway. Malinini inside. Turns. Feeds the ball underneath to Javon Guest. And Guest is fouled going to the basket. I apologize. I missed Javon checking in on that last dead ball. 6'6" freshman, Indianapolis Warren Central. Again, he's the only Hoosier on the VU basketball roster. Did not play in last night's game. Free throw by Javon is in the air, and it's no good. Back to the line for his second. People ask me, here's Javon with his second shot. Shots in the air, and it's good. Why we don't have more Indiana kids on the roster? I think there's a couple of things there. Here's Arnez Anderson, guarded by Montez across the timeline. VU leads 15-5. Here's a drive across the lane, and shots off the glass, no good, out of bounds, and last touched by Montez. Not that there aren't junior college kids, good players in the state of Indiana, but the players we have to compete at the level we compete during the year at the NJCAA, they're just not there. I mean, some players go to JUCO out of Indiana high schools. I thought that was a travel drive across the lane, but a foul is called. The foul is on Malinini. That's his second. Player fouled was Malik Curry, who also checked in on that last dead ball. The other thing is, Coach Franklin will say that the state of Indiana, free throw by Curry is in the air, and it's good. Does a really good job of graduating players with the academic credentials to play at a 4-year level. The junior college pool, that level of skill is not really available because they're going on somewhere else. Free throw's no good, but a rebound by Arnez Anderson. Outside the arc, he'll rotate across the point. Here's a pass, well intended for Curry. Curry stood his ground, and the ball goes behind Montez and out of bounds. Ojukwu will check back in the game. Peter Lukasik will also return on the Columbia State side. Montez leaves in favor of Jay Thomas, his first appearance of the night. He leads 15-6. Here's a pass into Malinini. Swings it off to Vassar, crosses the timeline. Two-handed pass goes to the corner to Thomas. Jay back out to Malinini. Swings the ball to Ojukwu. Trying to look over on the left side, nothing there. Back to Vassar. Halfway through the shot clock. Vassar dances with the dribble between the circles. Backs away. Gets the screen from Malinini. He'll drive right, deep right. There's a shot fake by Ojukwu. And nearly lost the ball. Picked up by Javon Guest. 3 ball by Thomas. Is an air ball? No. Shot clock violation. It'll be out of bounds to the Chargers. lineup has not truly gelled yet with some of these recent substitutions. We saw that in last night's game as well. We should be getting a media timeout here. And let's see if we do. We do. Timeout on the floor. Trailblazer scoreboard written by Lou Fuse. Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. 1270 South Hart Street Road. V leads 15-6. Back in 1 minute.
Support for this broadcast is provided by Robin Montgomery and John Yoakum, FC Tucker Imge. They represent residential and commercial listings and sales in southern Indiana and southern Illinois. The FC Tucker Imge office is at 2801 North 6th Street, Suite B. The phone numbers are 812-881-7509 for Robin Montgomery and 812-887-8669 for John Yoakum.
Support for this broadcast is provided by Walker Hughes Insurance, 509 Main Street, formerly United Insurance Services, serving Southern Indiana and Illinois businesses and families since 1903 by representing Auto Owners Insurance Company among many other carriers. They can be reached at 882-3560 or online at walkerhughes.com.
More than 40 years as an optometrist and founder of
Once again, welcome back to the VUP complex where the Trailblazers have a 15-6 lead here midway, or nearly midway, through the second half, or first half rather, of this basketball game. Once again, we will be back in action on Tuesday night. 7 o'clock tip-off, 6:30 airtime against Macomb, Michigan. Should be a good one. And then next weekend, the annual McDonald's Classic, featuring Kennedy King, Harkham, and the Olney Central Blue Knights. They won their season opener last night. They're playing again tonight.
Please join me in congratulating Dr. J. Scott Hendricks.
Right now they're recognizing Dr. Scott Hendricks for his contributions to the community in Vincennes University.
And Scott, I hope you have time to work on your golf game.
Play resumes. It will be Columbia State basketball. Inbounding the ball will be Jamison Glass. Arnez Anderson is in there along with Tyron Fisher, Ellis, and Peter Lukasik. Full court pressure by Vincennes. Token pressure. Ojukwu will defend Anderson across the 10-second line. Works the ball across the paint. He'll drive inside, throws up the runner, no, but a foul called. This will be whistled on Ojukwu. That's his second foul. And our sixth team foul here in the ballgame. Here's Anderson going to the free throw line. Arnez Anderson had 16 points last night. Free throw is good. His first or second point of the game tonight. The new lighting in here is so bright. It's around 150 foot candles. It's all LED lighting. Free throw is good. Again, I'm wearing a baseball cap to damper the glare from the lights. Here's a bad pass in the inbounds play, nearly thrown away by Javon Guess, and we'll get it now back on the sideline. Dayton Williams will check back in the game. Guess will go to the bench. Pass comes in to Dre Vassar. Vassar, defended by Fisher, looks to avoid double pressure at the timeline. Fires it across to Williams. Now then back to Dre from the big circle left to Callaway. Back out to Vassar in between the circles. Double post up top. Long three by Vassar. Rims off deep. Rebound taken deep by Jamison Glass. Glass comes through. Now here's a pass to Fisher. Three ball is bounced twice, no good. Rebound put back is no good by Glass, but he gets fouled. He'll shoot two free throws. The foul goes against Vassar. That's his first foul. So we're stuck on 15 right now. Glass is 6'7" sophomore. Had 10 points last night. Scored 10 points here last year in the game against us, won by Columbia State. Glass's free throw is no good. One thing we didn't do well last night was shoot free throws. We were 6 out of 16. We still ended up scoring 93 points. on tremendous shooting, 38 out of 70. Free throw by Glass is good. He goes 1 for 2, 15-9. We need a basket. We need to get some offense going here. We've gone stale. Dayton feeds the ball to Vassar. He'll break the press across the timeline, down the right sideline. Outside the arc. Comes high through Dayton to Callaway. He'll blow by the defender a step. Now backs away. Vassar through Williams, right side, Jay Thomas. Thomas to Callaway. Callaway against the 2-out zone. To Jay Thomas to Dayton. 5 to shoot. Deep left. Here's Callaway. Callaway slices to the lane. Puts up a runner. No. Rebound comes off to Malinini. Goes up with a shot and scores. I wasn't sure that shot by Vassar drew iron. 17-9. Maybe that breaks the drought. Ellis stands on the right side with the dribble. There's a lob right to Fisher. Now from the perimeter comes left to Comage. Back up top to Melosa. Again, they work the weave out front. Here's Fisher with it at the point. He'll drive the baseline left. Here's a leaner inside and scores. Taren Fisher gets his first basket tonight after 14 last night against Lincoln Trail. Now there's a reach-around foul called on Fisher. It's his first. One thing you can say about Columbia State, there is no shortage of aggression on their part. They really get after you defensively. J.D. Claybrook will return. He'll replace Glass on the floor for Coach Neal. VU's lead is 6, 17-11. 9:54 to go in the half. Comes into Jay, now then to Dayton. To Vassar, they'll break the press to Malinini. Oh, he nearly traveled. There's a drive left by Callaway. Williams back to Vassar. Again, they stay locked in the zone. 13 to shoot. Vassar on the wing, now then Malinini. He could have taken a 3 there. Here's Callaway. Callaway backs it out to Vassar. Here's Jay Thomas. The baseline, fall away shot by Jay's an air ball. And the rebound is last touched by Malinini, out of bounds to Columbia State. Alex Montez is going to re-enter the game. He'll replace Jay Thomas. Coach Franklin trying to get a better look from that wing there on that as that shot clock wound down. We needed a three-point look. 2-possession lead by Vincennes, 9:18 to go in the half. Here's Kenny Ellis. He'll drive past the elbow and fades to the left. Out front, now the defender falls down. Ellis will fire the tray, no good. Rebound by Dayton, and did he, well, I'm not going to give him a rebound there or a turnover. I don't think he really had control of the ball, although he stepped out of bounds, so he must have had control of the ball if he turns it over on the baseline. Here's Kenny Ellis. He'll lob it in. Comage stands against Callaway. He looks to use the screen. Now he'll work his way down the lane. Goes inside, puts it off back glass and scores. Tavion Comage gets his first basket. He had 10 last night. 17-13. Williams, they'll break the press. Montez inside, leaner to the glass. No, rebound. Kenny Ellis. They've got a 4-on-3. Pass comes left, deep left. Here's a 3-ball good by Sam Parson. Parson had 2 points in the game last night. 6'3" freshman from Grundy County, Tennessee. And against the press, finally we break it. Callaway, he had a shot fake. Drives it in, now he backs it out. Here's a 3-ball in the air, no good by Dre Vassar and out of bounds to Columbia State. Blazers have gone frantic here right now. We're really out of sync. And it's a 1-point game, 17-16, with 8:22 to go in the first half. Elijah Lovemore will see the floor for the first time tonight. We need to settle down. Malinini is out. Ephraim checks in the game. High, Claybrook. Left to Parson. Now then, from the point from Melosa to the right side. Comage inside to Melosa. And he is fouled by Ephraim, who just came in the game. 2 free throws coming here from Nate Melosa. Shots in the air, and it's in and out, no good. What I said earlier seems to be bearing true, that Columbia State came out with a more spirited attitude toward tonight's game. For the tie now. Melosa, free throw, can't get it. Rebound hauled down by Dayton Williams. Here we go. We've gone dry offensively. Lovemore, right side. Montez, Dayton Williams inside the arc and step. Tries to drive across the lane, lost the handle. Now then Montez for three. It was strong to the left side, off the rim, no good. Williams back up, in and out. No good. It was down, it wouldn't stay. And we get a foul on Vincennes under the basket. It's on Dayton Williams. That's his second foul. And that brings up the under 8 media timeout. Trailblazers scoreboard underwritten by Lou Fuse, Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, 1270 South Hart Street Road. Vincennes 17, Columbia State 16. Back in a minute.
Underwriting for this broadcast is provided by Herman Family Dentistry, a full-service family dental office located at 608 South Quail Run Road in Vincennes. Doctors Eric Herman, Lynn Stein, Karen Shank, John Anderson, and their team provide dental services including veneers, dentures, implants, and more. Appointment information for Herman Family Dentistry is available at 812-882-1572.
Trailblazer basketball on WVUB is underwritten by the Vincennes Laundromat, 1815 North 6th Street. They offer drop-off, pickup, or delivery services in addition to washers and dryers for customer use. The Vincennes Laundromat is open 7 a.m. until last wash at 9 p.m. daily. Their phone number is 812-316-0415.
WVUB Vincennes, a proud part of Vincennes University Broadcasting.
Well, welcome back on Blazer 91.1. Trailblazer basketball, the second game of the brand new season. Remember to set your clocks back tonight. Before you go to bed, you get an extra hour of sleep. That's a good thing. Checking out the Chargers, Sam Parson will be at the free throw line. From Javon Guess returned. Montez, Lovemore, and Callaway make up the Blazer lineup. Here's Parson at the line. For the first time in the ball game, he can give his team the lead here. First of two is good. We're deadlocked at 17 all. Back to the line for his second shot. It's in the air, and this one is no good. And we get a Blaine violation from Ephraim. And Parson will get a reprieve. It has to go down as a turnover because he missed the shot, and we would have gotten the rebound. Coming up at halftime, listen in for tonight's edition of This Week in Trailblazer History. At the line, Parsons. Parson, free throw is good. He made good on that second try. 18-17, Columbia State with the lead to the half court to Callaway. We have a 3-on-2. They bring it back out to Lovemore. Elijah, right. Montez. Now then to Guess. Backs it out. Here's Callaway. Callaway has the ball deflected away on the steal by Kawaj. He'll bring it back inside. Shot blocked and a foul on Montez. Second foul on Alex Montez. When I researched the information for This Week in Blazer History to find games we've played this early in the season is not easy to do. Years and years ago, we really didn't start the season until the second or third week in November. Here's Comage at the free throw line, first of two. It's good. The other thing is, Alan Bradfield never really, I don't think he ever played the full 30-game allowable schedule. Sometimes he would schedule as many as, or as few as 23 games in the season. Had Bradfield over his 23 6 years, scheduled 30-game schedules during the year, we would be far and away the outstanding or the number one winning team in the country. Free throw is no good. Rebound is a foul now on Columbia State as Guest got tripped. And the foul goes on Jamison Glass. That's his second foul.
Number 35, J.D. Claybrook.
19-17, Columbia State with the lead. Now the ball is deflected out of bounds. Left inbound the ball from the sideline in front of the Trailblazer bench. This is Guess. Inbound the ball. Comes into Lovemore. He'll break it with the pass to Montez. He goes down inside. His shot is blocked out of bounds by Nate Meloza. It'll be VU ball. Montez inbounds the ball. Lovemore, now then Montez at the point. In the lineup is Jelani Johnson. The transfer from Malcolm X for the first time has one touch. Out front, this is Montez. 3-ball in the air is good by Montez. Boy, we really needed that. We have been so stale over the last 10 minutes. And VU rotates back on top, 20-19. Tyron Fisher works the ball to the right side. Here's Anderson. He'll rotate to the lane, throws up the runner. Shot no good. Rebound batted around, and finally picked off by Lovemore. He'll bring it through traffic. Up on the point, backs away. Now they've changed up the zone a little bit with one out. And Lovemore surveys the situation. There's Montez. He'll rotate down the lane, throws up the runner. Got it! Second basket, second straight basket by Montez. Blazers on top, 22-19, going by the 6-minute mark. Ball controlled by Anderson. Arnaz will drive down the lane, and he gets contact and fouled. Foul is on Jelani Johnson.
Personal foul number 12. That's Jelani Johnson's first personal foul.
It's our 10th team foul. Anderson will be at the free throw line. He's 3 for 4 from the foul line in the ball game tonight.
Substitutions for Columbia State. Number 0, Brandon Norman returns.
Free throw by Anderson is no good. Back at the line for his second shot. It's in the air, and this one is good.
Also returning for Columbia State.
2-point game with 5:58 to go in the half. Blazers 22, Columbia State 20. Guess will inbound the ball against full court pressure. Throws it into Montez. They'll have him doubled up. Keeps the ball away from the defender. Here's a half-court pass to Jelani Johnson. Tries to feed the ball to Ephraim, and it's off the back of Ephraim and out of bounds. Give Jelani the turnover. And now then Columbia State has a chance to tie the game or regain the lead. Kenny Ellis with the left-hand dribble across the timeline. In between the circles. Up top, this is Claybrook. To Fisher, he'll drive up inside, off the glass, no, and another foul is called on Vincennes. This is on Ephraim. That's his second foul. We have 5 players with 2 fouls each in the first half. Malinini will check back in with Fisher going to the free throw line. .536 to go in the half. Tyron Fisher. Free throws in the air, and it's good. That's his third point. He had 14 last night. 22-21. Malinini replaces Ephraim. Their full court pressure defense has really been bothersome here in the first half for sure. We were beating it early. This is Fisher for the tie, in and out, no good. Rebound by Javon Guess. Lovemore across the 10-second line, splits the big circle. Faces the zone 1-3-1. Lovemore works against the screen set by Malinini. Here's a 3-ball in the air, no good by Jelani Johnson, and the rebound chased down by Taryn Fisher. Columbia State now has a chance to regain the lead. We'll go by the 5-minute mark on their possession here. They start the ball to the right side to Murray Norman, who came back a moment ago. Up top, this is Lukasik. And then now a foul low in the lane away from the ball. And we get a foul on Johnson. He becomes our 6th player with 2 fouls in the ballgame. Claybrook at the line. Had just 1 basket last night. Picks up a free throw here. His first point of the game. And he ties the game at 22-all. Vassar checks back in and replaces Jelani Johnson. Free throws in the air, and for the lead, it's sent out no good. Rebound by Lovemore. So here we are. Tied up inside 5 to go in the first half. Vassar uses the screen. They swift up to the zone, and here's a palming call on Dre Vassar. Credit to Coach Neal and Columbia State. They've flipped the switch in tonight's game from where they played last night. The way they played. Here's Fisher against Montez. He'll take it down the lane. A leaner inside off the glass. No. Put back is good by J.D. Claybrook. 24-22. Chargers have regained the lead. In the middle. Comes to Vassar. Vassar will take it on the run down the right sideline. Left-handed away from the defender Norman. Still controls. Clock moving toward the 4-minute mark. Here's a pass deep right side. This is Lovemore to Malinini. 12 to shoot. Malinini to Montez. Up top. Vassar has it. 7 to shoot. Vassar looking for an opening. Vassar. Deep left. This is Montez. He'll force up the 3. Flat, no good. That was a 2-point shot. Rebound hauled down by Guess. He'll back his way in. Turn around jump hook. Rolls it down. First basket by Javon Guess. He has 3 points. We're deadlocked at 24. Kenny Ellis between the circles. Hands the ball off to Fisher. It's the high screen from Lukasik. Works his way through the lane. Now inside the elbow, fires up an air ball. Was a save going out of bounds? No. It was touched by Claybrook, and it'll be VU ball after this timeout. This will be a media timeout. Trailblazer scoreboard underwritten by Lou Fuse, Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, 1270 South Hart Street Road. 24-all, back in 1 minute.
Broadcast support is provided by Buffalo Wild Wings, located at 2407 North 6th Street in Vincennes, where every day is game day. Buffalo Wild Wings has TVs available for viewing a variety of sports and games, along with their shareable menu items. Buffalo Wild Wings is open daily.
This Trailblazer broadcast is supported by Ular Cadillac GMC, Kimmel Road in Vincennes. They sell new and used Cadillac and GMC vehicles, plus other makes and models, and also have an automotive service department. More information is available at uvalarvincennes.com. Uvalar, where customers send their friends since 1929.
This broadcast is underwritten by German American Bank, a financial company offering banking, insurance, and wealth management services to individuals, families, and businesses. German American Bank serves customers in Indiana and Kentucky. More information about services and locations available at GermanAmerican.com.
Once again, welcome back to the VUP complex on homecoming Saturday night, the final game of the Kiwanis Classic. We're locked up in a battle here with Columbia State, 24-all with 3:24 to go in the half. Let's see, Lovemore along with Montez, Malinini, Dre Vassar, and Javon Guess make up the Blazer lineup.
David is now on a quest to complete the Explorer's Grand
Columbia State,
which is an adventurer's challenge to reach
will
North Pole, South Pole,
go home to play on, Thursday? Yeah, Thursday night they'll host the Bryan College JV. Then next Saturday, Columbia State will play their region opener against Motlow State.
completing the 7th highest
They were the Region 7 champion last year and lost by only 3 points to Triton in the first round of the national tournament in Hutchinson, Kansas. Of course, one of the highlights of their season was a win here over Vincennes, 80-68.
Vincennes University. Ronnie Bedwell.
Right now they're recognizing Ronnie Bedwell, who is a near local. He's a VU graduate, near local mountain climber who is visually impaired. And he is quite renowned for his skill in climbing mountains all around the world. Inbounding the ball for Vincennes will be Javon Guess. Guess feeds the ball in to Vassar, and Malinini breaks the press. He'll drive it inside. Malinini puts a shot up and scores. That pass was from Montez. Malinini got the basket. Give Montez the assist. 26-24. Back to a 2-point lead at the 3-minute mark to play in the half. Comage, defended by Montez. He'll drive him right, past the elbow. Tries to draw him off his feet, backs it out. They'll reset, 10 to shoot. This is Kenny Ellis. He'll work it against Vassar. Now they got 3 to shoot. And we get a screen set on the floor and a turnover. A foul is called on Jared Kirk. He came in during that dead ball. And we got the ball in the lead with 2:45 to play in the half. Coach Neal has used 13 players already in the ballgame tonight. Comes into Malinini. Now then to Vassar across the timeline. He approaches slowly on the right sideline. Comes high to Montez. Now then Lovemore from Guess back to Lovemore, halfway wing left side. Lovemore works it, trying to spin on the defender. Mishandles, recovers with the ball, 7 to shoot. This is Vassar. Works his way to the baseline. Leans under the defender. Will have to force it up. Here's a shot by Guess in the air. Did he get it away? And he did not. It did not draw iron. It'll be a turnover on Vincennes. I guess that has to be a shot. Because if it had carried into the basket, it would have counted. But since it didn't draw iron, it's a shot clock violation. Columbia State down by 2 with the ball across the way. Comage to the near side to Murray Norman. I'll lay it in low to Claybrook. Claybrook against Guess. A lot of contact there, and now he'll spin around and travel. Good job by Guess to stay straight up and not get the body contact. Full court pressure. Comes into Malinini. Ball is nearly deflected. Lovemore saves it. Now then to Guess across the timeline. Guess at the 15-foot mark. Lovemore. Baseline, elbow jump shot, no good. Rebound tipped by Malinini, back to Vassar. New 20 on the clock. This is Montez. Montez to Vassar. He'll rotate to the baseline again. Lobs it out high, Montez. He'll slice left, throws up the runner, banks it in. 7 by Montez, 28-24 Vincennes, and we have fought like the Dickens to get this 4-point lead. 75 seconds to go in the half. Comage. He'll work it again under Montez, and the ball is blocked down. And, I don't think Todd's going to agree with that foul. The foul is on Montez. That is his third.
Alex Montez, that's his third personal foul.
Might have been contact on the wrist. I don't know. The official's down there, and he obviously sees it better than any of us do. This is Comage at the line. He has 3 points in the ballgame. There's 1:08 to go in the half. Comage, free throw is good.
Substitution for Columbia State, returning is number 30, Malik Curry, and number 3.
Curry checks back in the game. Fisher also returns. Norman goes to the bench, and Claybrook will take a seat. And Montez will go out as well with that third foul. One more free throw here for Comage. Make it a 2-point game. It's in the air, and he does. They'll relax the press a little. Now it's kind of a zone design. Just put pressure, bringing the ball down the court. We clear it to Lovemore. Now they pressure us at the baseline, or 10-second line. They break it to Vassar. Callaway outside the arc. Malanini. He's back to the basket. Back to Callaway for three. Got it. When it left his fingertips, you could tell it had designs to go in the basket. 5-point Blazer lead, 31-26. Gomage in between the circles. He'll drive right to the elbow. He'll put up the runner, and in and out, no good. Rebound is deflected away and put back by Nate Melosa. You might want to give him a tip up there on that first try. 31-28. Callaway breaks inside the arc. 15-foot shot blocked by Tyron Fisher out of bounds. It'll be VU ball with 11.8 seconds to go in the half. Coach Franklin signals one shot. Comes in deep. This is Guess. He'll hand the ball off to Vassar. 8 seconds. Vassar brings it up by the screen. He'll drive the ball to the right. 3 seconds. Out front, here's Callaway. Three ball in the air. Good by Callaway. That away, Callaway, with his third three of the game, makes it a 6-point Blazer lead at the break. Halftime score on the Trailblazers scoreboard. Underwritten by Lou Fuse, Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, 1270 South Hart Street Road. Vincennes 34, Columbia State 28. Back after we recognize our broadcast underwriting sponsors.
It's halftime. We'll rejoin the WVUB Blazer 91.1 broadcast in just a moment. This exclusive broadcast of Vincennes University basketball is brought to you by underwriting support from
Wolf Construction Company,
Vincennes Water Utilities,
El Corral Mexican Restaurant and Bar,
Good Samaritan Hospital, provider of VU athletic training services,
Lindsay Wealth Management,
Lou Fuse, Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram,
First Vincennes Savings Bank,
Robin Montgomery and John Yoakum, FC Tucker Imge,
Herman Family Dentistry,
Walker Hughes Insurance,
Buffalo Wild Wings,
Ewing Printing,
the Vincennes University Alumni Association and Foundation,
Ubilar GMC Cadillac in Vincennes,
Holmes Plumbing,
Byron Bob's Pizza House,
Memory Motorplex,
the Vincennes Laundromat,
Jimmy John's,
German American Bank,
Goodwin Sievers Family Funeral Home,
Cantwell Shortstop and Cantwell Service Center,
Culver's Restaurant,
and the Good Samaritan Hospital Foundation.
Now, back to the WVUB Blazer 91.1 broadcast for halftime stats and comments.
Welcome back, everybody, to the PE Complex. Earlier, the Lady Blazers won their season opener, beating Owens out of Toledo, Ohio, 85-54, led by led by Zion Hayes with 16. Talia Heron had 15 points in the ball game tonight. Jennifer Reichstra scored 13. Iris Coasani at 11, and 11 by Meredith Mitchell for the Lady Blazers. They'll go on the road now for their next 5 games before they come back here and play later in the month. And then the first game of the day saw Volunteer State recover from last night's loss to Vincennes and turn back a very determined at the finish Lincoln Trail team 89-86. Halftime score, Trailblazer scoreboard written by Lou Fuse, Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. We lead 34-28. Back in 2 minutes on WVUB.
Support for this broadcast is provided by Jimmy John's at 2361 North 6th Street in Vincennes and 2402 East National Highway in Washington. Jimmy John's offers sandwiches and wraps for dine-in, pickup, and delivery. They also have catering services available. More information is available online and through their app.
Support for this station is provided by the Vincennes University Alumni Association and Foundation. It's homecoming weekend at Vincennes University, a time to reconnect, celebrate alumni pride, and honor Trailblazer traditions. Whether you're catching up with classmates or cheering at the game, we're glad to have you home. Learn how alumni are shaping the future of Vincennes University online at vinu.edu or connect with us on Facebook. Once a Trailblazer, always a Trailblazer. Let's go VU!
Funding for Vincennes University basketball on WVUB is provided through support from Lindsay Wealth Management at 2801 North 6th Street in Vincennes. Lindsay Wealth Management offers financial planning and investment services. More information available at lindsaywealth.com or by phone at 812-316-2079.
Support for this broadcast is provided by Ewing Printing Company, where they have served the Vincennes area for 107 years, offering graphic design and full-color printing services. Ewing prints and designs brochures, signs, and banners. The phone number for Ewing Printing is 812-882-2415.
Underwriting support for this Trailblazer broadcast is provided by El Corral Mexican Restaurant and Bar, located at 630 Kimmel Road in Vincennes and 427 West 11th Street in Bicknell. El Corral offers a menu that includes tacos, fajitas, and quesadillas. El Corral opens daily at 11 a.m. at both locations, with takeout available. The Vincennes phone number is 812-895-9422, and in Bicknell, 812-757-4224.
Underwriting for this broadcast is provided by Memring Motorplex, Hart Street, and Highway 41 in Vincennes. Memring sells new Chevrolet and Nissan cars, trucks, and SUVs. Memring also services all makes and models. Memring's inventory of new and used vehicles is available online at memringmotorplex.com or at the dealership. Memring Motorplex is open Monday through Saturday at 1949 Hart Street in Vincennes.
Glare.
What was that kid supposed to do with the certificate for the...
It's just his. He didn't hit the shot.
Oh, well, Marty told him to come up here.
I don't know why he told him that. Sorry.
I wanted to make sure he had what he needed.
Sorry to apologize to the listeners. They're clarifying something. First half of the ball game, Murray Norman did not score, nor did DeCosta Ricks. 3 points on a tray by Kenny Fisher. 3 points on a field goal and free throw by Tyron Fisher. Arnez Anderson has 4 free throws and 4 points. Cam Phillips played, did not score. Jarek Kirk played, did not score. Peter Lukasik has 1 free throw. Sam Parsons a tray, 2 free throws and 5. Tavion Kamaj, a basket, 3 free throws and 5. Nate Melosa, a basket, 2 points. Jamison Glass, a free throw for 1 point. Malik Curry hit a free throw, scored 1 point. And J.D. Claybrook has a field goal and a free throw for 3 points. Coach Neal played 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 14 players in the first half of this basketball game. Of the 16 he has dressed in the game. For the Blazers, Elijah Lovemore did not score in the first half. Dre Vassar has 5 points on 2 field goals. 1 was a tray. Jalen Callaway 3 threes for 9 points, including the halftime closer for the 6-point lead. Jelani Johnson, rocky start for him, in there for a few moments and did not score. Alex Montez, 3 field goals, including a tray, scored 7. Jay Thomas did not score, nor did Prince Ojukwu. Javon Guess, a basket, 1 for 2 from the line, 3 points. Michael Ephraim did not score, and Lorenzo Malanini, 3 field goals and 6 points. Problem is the fouls. It's a good thing we've got a lot of depth, and we may need it, because Williams has 2 fouls, Johnson has 2, Montez has 3, Ojukwu has 2, and Ephraim and Malanini have 2 each. We were called for 2, 4, 6, 9, 13, 14 first half personal fouls. They were called for just 6. The free throws, Columbia State is 14 out of 24 from the free throw line. In the first half, the Blazers 1 for 2. And Coach Franklin, I think, was expressing that concern to the officials as he left the floor for the halftime break. Halftime score, Blazers lead on the Trailblazers scoreboard, underwritten by Luke Hughes, Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, 1270 South Hart Street Road. We will be back, 3428, back in 2 minutes.
Support for this broadcast is provided by the Good Samaritan Hospital Foundation, which, through the generosity of its donors, provides financial assistance for patients, emerging needs, medical equipment, and scholarships. The GSH Foundation office is at 328 North 2nd Street, Suite 201. The phone number is 812-885-3192.
Funding for Vincennes University basketball on WVUB is provided through support from Vincennes Water Utilities at 403 Busserin Street. Vincennes Water Utilities offers various payment options, including paperless billing and 24-hour online access. Office hours are 7:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. Monday through Friday, and the phone number is 812-882-7877.
Support for WVUB is provided by Byron Bopes Pizza House, 812 Main in Vincennes. Open 7 days a week and featuring dine-in, carry-out, and delivery services. Online ordering is available at bopespizza.net.
Support for this broadcast provided by Cantwell Shortstop, 625 Kimmel Road, and Cantwell Service Center, Washington Avenue and St. Clair. Selling Marathon and Sunoco gas and oil products. Both locations are open 24/7 and serve hot lunch items, 11 until 2 daily. Cantwell Shortstop and Cantwell Service Center, serving Vincennes since 1968.
Support for Trailblazer basketball on WVUB is provided by Goodwin Seavers Family Funeral Home, 524 Broadway. Serving Knox and Davies counties is a funeral service and cremation provider. Goodwin Seavers Family Funeral Home offers services that will help tell the story of a life, with service options that honor each family's traditions and wishes.
Welcome back. It's time to take a look back at this week in Trailblazer history, underwritten by the Vincennes University Alumni Association and Foundation, located at 3rd and College on the VU campus. On November 1st, 2009, Vincennes opened the new season here at home with a 99-84 win over New Creations Prep. 5 Blazers scored in double figures, led by Monty Wilson, who scored 19 points off the bench. Ryan Allen and Chris Henderson scored 15 each, and Damian Garrett had 11. VU went 11-2 during the second half of the season and beat Frederick, Maryland 77-61 in the district semifinal at Westchester College in New York. The Blazers finished the season 22-10 the next night, losing 78-68 to Monroe in the district final. Coach David Ragland resigned after 2 seasons and a 44-19 record to take an assistant coaching job at Indiana State. He is currently the head basketball coach at the University of Evansville. This week in Trailblazer history, underwritten by the Vincennes University Alumni Association and Foundation. We lead by 6, 34-28, back in 2 minutes on WVUB.
Underwriting support for this broadcast is provided by Holmes Plumbing Supply, 1690 Hart Street in Vincennes. They do complete bathroom remodeling projects and feature Lennox systems and Bradford White water heaters. They also do sewer line installation. Their phone number is 812-882-1865. Funding for this broadcast is provided by Wolf Construction Company, 2724 Washington Avenue. They offer new residential and commercial construction plus renovation services. Wolf's current projects include work at the Red Skelton Museum and Godare Hall on the VU campus, Good Samaritan Hospital, and Lincoln High School. The phone number for Wolf Construction Company is 812-882-2260.
Support for this broadcast is provided by Culver's Restaurant, 7 Executive Boulevard in Vincennes. Culver's menu features home-style meals, hand-battered codfish sandwiches, soups, and salads. Culver's is open 10:30 a.m. until 10:30 p.m. daily.
Support for this broadcast is provided by First Vincennes Savings Bank with inside banking locations at 615 Kimmel Road and 2612 North 6th Street, plus ATM services at 3rd and Vigo, Kimmel Road, and ITM service in Monroe City. More information is available at frsb.net and by phone at 812-885-9018. Member FDIC.
Support for this broadcast is provided by Robin Montgomery and John Yoakum, FC Tucker Imge. They represent residential and commercial listings and sales in southern Indiana and southern Illinois. The FC Tucker Imge office is at 2801 North 6th Street, Suite B. The phone numbers are 812-881-7509 for Robin Montgomery and 812-887-8669 for John Yoakum.
Welcome back. Let's recap some of the action that's happened this weekend among the Region 24 teams. Of course, the scores last night, the Lincoln Trail defeated Columbia State 82-73. Vincennes defeated Volunteer State 93-57. John Logan upended Middle Area, Missouri, 84-79 at Three Rivers. Wabash Valley at Moberly beat Southeastern Iowa, 79-52. Shawnee toppled Dyersburg State in Ulen, 74-65. And Olney Central blasted the Oakland City JV, 113-75. In games that have been played today, Shawnee came back with another win. They beat Seymour Prep out of Branson, Missouri, 86-62. Derek Shepard had 26 points, including 4 threes. 18 of those points came in the second half for Shawnee. And Kaskaskia opened its season with an easy win over Oakland City's JV team, 97-46. Miles Liddell scored 28 in that game. Southwestern Illinois beat the Brescia JV team, 113-87. Other games being played today. Olney Central played Bosco Prep at 4. I don't have a score on that game. And Wabash Valley is playing Moberly tonight, and John Logan is playing Three Rivers, and those games are in progress as we speak. Second half will be coming up. I'll be back in 30 seconds, Dane. 30 seconds on WVUB.
Support for this broadcast is provided by Walker Hughes Insurance, formerly United Insurance Services, 509 Main Street, representing many insurance carriers, including Auto Owners Insurance for home, auto, farm, and business needs. They can be reached at 882-3560. More information about Auto Owners is online at walkerhughes.com.
Well, let's see if we can get off to a good start here. We got off to a decent start to start the game, to begin the game, but then all of a sudden, the offense withered on the vine, and they got the lead. We recovered to take a 6-point lead. That 6-point lead occurred when we got a 3-point basket at the buzzer by Jalen Calloway. But Columbia State has been a very tough defensive nugget to crack. Again, we'll be back in action on Tuesday night against Macomb out of Detroit, Michigan. The Monarchs, one of the better Division II teams in the country. They were in the national tournament at Danville last year, and they finished up with a 30-6 record. Here we go to start the second half. It'll be VU ball. Dayton Williams will inbound the ball. Ochugwu is in there along with Vassar, Malanini, and Jalen Calloway. Here we go. I'll give you Columbia State on their possession. This is Vassar outside the arc. He'll drive by the screen from the elbow left. Calloway for 3. Nope, air ball this time. Rebound taken down by Kenny Ellis. Lukasik is in there, and now then we get the shot clock did not reset. Murray Norman, who started, is in there as well, along with Comage and Jamison Glass. Columbia State will inbound the ball from in front of the scorer's bench. This will be Comage for the Chargers. They set the shot clock at 26 seconds. Kenny Ellis with it. Ellis works the ball to the right side outside the arc. Clears the ball to Comage. From Norman back to Lukasik. Again, Comage holds the ball high, looking low. Up top, this is Ellis. He'll drive left. Elbow jump shot is no good. Ball batted around and finally picked up off the floor by Calloway to Vassar. Off the right side across the timeline. Back to Jalen. He'll back up. Now then Vassar will set the offense. They bring out a high post. They extend the offense to the free throw line extended. Here's Vassar. Rotates to the right to Williams. Dayton will slash inside. Changes hands and scores. Nice job. Dayton Williams to protect the basketball against the defender. Pick up his 6th point. 36-28. VU by 8. Kenny Ellis works it across the timeline. Pass left to Norman out front. Lukasik. Deep left. This is Comage. He will take Ochugwu to the left side of the basket and scores. Tavion Comage had 10 points against us last year. Now there's a breakaway inside to Malanini. He will draw the defender, puts a shot up, missed it. No, we get a foul under the basket. The foul is, it's on Lukasik, and he went to the deck pretty hard down there, and he's holding his left wrist. And it doesn't look good. He'll be replaced by Nate Melosa, who's also in the same stratosphere at 6'10". They say Malinini was in the act of shooting. He'll stand in for the first time tonight. Lorenzo debuted last night with 15 points and 5 rebounds. This is the third free throw we've taken in the game. Shots in the air, and it's no good. Again, we were 6 out of 16 from the foul line in last night's game. The trainer is going to take Lukasik to the training room and attend to that wrist. Free throw is good by Malinini. 37-30. Well, actually, he's at the end of the bench where the trainer has the table and his supplies set up. So, working the ball is Ellis across the timeline. VU's lead is 7. Right side, Comage. Instead of going low, he opts high. This is Ellis. Now then to Norman. Inside to Glass, and has it stolen away by Uchukwu. Here's a lead pass to Callaway for the power slam. Callaway with his 11th point. We lead 39-30. Kenny Ellis. 5 new players will check into the game for Columbia State on the next dead ball. Here's a drive by Ellis to the right. Shot blocked by Malinini. Taken by Vassar. Avoids the traffic. Crosses over the timeline. Wings it left to Williams. Dayton from the elbow left. Callaway inside the arc. Now then Vassar for 3. Got it! Jay Vassar dials the triple. And the Blazers have opened up a 12-point lead. Trailblazer scoreboard written by Lou Fuse, Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, 1270 South Hart Street Road, 4230 Vincennes. Back in 1 minute.
Broadcast support is provided by Buffalo Wild Wings, located at 2407 North 6th Street in Vincennes, where every day is game day. Buffalo Wild Wings features 21 sauces and seasonings from mild to wild for their wings, along with cheeseburgers and hand-breaded chicken tenders. Buffalo Wild Wings is open daily.
Support for WVUB is provided by Good Samaritan. Cooler weather shouldn't mean harder breathing. Good Samaritan's respiratory and pulmonary specialists help you breathe easier, feel stronger, and enjoy the season. More information at gshvin.org/breathe.
This Trailblazer broadcast is supported by Ular Cadillac GMC, Kimmel Road in Vincennes. They sell new and used Cadillac and GMC vehicles, plus other makes and models, and also have an automotive service department. More information is available at ubilarvincennes.com. Ubilar, where customers send their friends since 1929.
I'll say hello to our listeners and the viewers from wherever you are. With the World Wide Web now, you can be anywhere in the world and watch the game. I assume that some of our international kids have got friends and relatives watching from afar. We had about 330 people tune into the video cast last night. It will be Columbia State basketball with Clay Brook at the inbound the ball. He will play off the ball but apply pressure. Clay Brook gets it in to Ricks. He's one of the 5 new players that came in. Now then in the backcourt, the offense being handled by Arnez Anderson. With the left hand away from the defender, works the ball to the lane. Ball away from 15 is flat, no good. Ball tipped up and in by Tyron Fisher. It's his second basket. 42-32 VU to Callaway. Here's a free 3. Shot off the iron right side, no good. Rebound to Uchukwu, and he's wrestled to the floor. Foul will be tagged to Ricks. That'll be his first foul.
Personal foul on number 1. It's close to Ricks' first personal, second team foul.
It'll be out of bounds to Vincennes. Prince will inbound the ball. Into Williams. Williams doubled up. His shot is blocked by Fisher, out of bounds to VU. Williams was underneath both Fisher and Claybrook. That was a tough challenge there. Uchukwu will try it again into Malinini. Malinini will go up with a shot. No. Tips the rebound out of bounds. The defender was Fisher, who stayed straight up. And Columbia State has the ball back. Comes into Tyron Fisher. Into the hands of Anderson. He'll bring it on the dribble across the timeline, guarded by Ochugwu. Anderson will drive up inside, banks it up, and scores. That's just one-on-one basketball you love to see. Love it even more when it's our guys doing it. We'll break the press. Here's a pass deep to the left corner to Ochugwu to Callaway. Out front from Williams, quick right. Comes to Vassar. Dre, now then to Callaway for three. It's on line, air ball. Rebound is fought for and finally controlled by Tyron Fisher. Columbia State trying to come back here. 8-point deficit at the moment. Over deep on the left side. This is Fisher. He'll rotate down the lane, takes a step to the right and scores. They're getting too many good looks, one-on-one down the lane. I think we're gun shy now with the fouls. I mean, the disparity in the fouls is pretty prominent. Here's a pass to the half court. To Ochugwu. Oh, he telegraphed that pass. Intercepted by Fisher. With 15:40 to play in the game. Here's Arnez Anderson. Guarded by Ochugwu. He'll take him left to the baseline. Lofts up the shot. No. Rebound is down to Columbia State. Save from going out of bounds by Claybrook. And now a three-ball deep by Malik Curry is no good. And it'll stay with Columbia State. And this will be a under 16 media timeout. Trailblazer scoreboard, underwritten by Lou Fuse, Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, 1270 South Hart Street Road. We lead 42-36. Back in 1 minute.
Underwriting for this broadcast is provided by Herman Family Dentistry, a full-service family dental office located at 608 South Quail Run Road in Vincennes. Doctors Eric Herman, Lynn Stein, Karen Shank, John Anderson, and their team provide dental services including veneers, dentures, implants, and more. Appointment information for Herman Family Dentistry is available at 812-882-1572.
Trailblazer basketball on WVUB is underwritten by the Vincennes Laundromat, 1815 North 6th Street. They offer drop-off, pickup, or delivery services in addition to washers and dryers for customer use. The Vincennes Laundromat is open 7 a.m. until last wash at 9 p.m. daily. Their phone number is 812-316-0415.
Welcome back to the PE Complex. Game 2 of the new Trailblazer basketball season. And a hard-fought battle right now with Columbia State out of Columbia, Tennessee. Again, we will play on their floor in January. January 2nd and 3rd, we'll take on Roane State on January the 2nd, and also play again on January 3rd against Columbia State in a rematch between these two teams. Roane State, generally a very credible basketball program for years under the guidance of veteran coach Randy Nesbitt. He has stepped down. They have a new leader right now, but Roane State will be a competitive opponent. That'll be the first two games at the start of the new year on the road. And after that, except for one game in February, it's all region play. We will play Malcolm X here in February in a home game on a Saturday afternoon. So the Blazers now get ready to inbound the basketball. We have Malinini on the floor along with Callaway, Dayton Williams, Dre Vassar, and the other player is Callaway. Did I say Callaway once? Here's Fisher with it. Guarded by Montez. He'll drive right. He goes to the slam, no good. And we get a foul called on Vincennes on Dre Vassar. That foul occurred before the shot. Or did it? No, this will be a two-shot foul award. The first foul on Vincennes in the second half. And Tyron Fisher will shoot 2 free throws here. He's 1 for 2 from the line. Shots in the air, and it's no good. Score stays 42-36 Vincennes. One more. Free throws in the air, and this one is in and out, no good. This time, Williams owns the glass. Dayton will bring it across the timeline, drops it off to Vassar in the big circle. Vassar works it against the one-out guard. Comes left to Callaway. Now then from Vassar left to Montez, back to Vassar to Callaway. He'll break the baseline inside, throws it up, no one draws the foul. He should go to the line and shoot two here. The foul is whistled on Malik Curry. It's his first personal foul. Sam Parson, who played in the first half, is going to check into the game after the first of two free throws here by Jalen Callaway at the line for the first time in the ballgame. He has 11 points. 9 of those in the first half off all threes. Free throw is good by Callaway. 43-36. Melosa checks in. Glass comes in. And who else? Somebody else checked on Parson. Here's Callaway at the line for his second shot for an 8-point lead again. Then this one is good as well. 13 by Callaway. 44-36 Vincennes. Arnez Anderson handles it on the point. He'll blow by the screen, takes it up inside. The ball is deflected down by Malinini. Last touched by either Malinini or Montez. Charger basketball. From the baseline, it's lobbed in to Glass. Glass puts shot up, missed the glass, missed everything. Here's a putback no by Arnez Anderson, and he's fouled. And Callaway gets called for his first foul. And stepping in will be Arnez Anderson. Already 4 out of 6 from the free throw line in the game. All of those came in the first half. He's now 5 out of 7. The pace of this game is certainly disrupted by the number of fouls that are being called. I think it hampers the flow and the momentum of the ball game pretty much for both teams. Free throw is good by Anderson. Kenny Ellis will check in, replacing Anderson. Claybrook also returns. And Dayton Williams will inbound the ball for VU, leading by 7. Comes in to Lovemore, who checked in. Now then Vassar, he'll break to the baseline, gets cut off, backs out for the reset. Lovemore. Now then to Vassar. Vassar up top, backs away, deep right. Dayton Williams with the left hand away from the defender. To Vassar for 3, bags it. I thought that was going to be a little strong to the back of the rim, but he nails it for a 9-point Blazer lead. Clock will go by the 14-minute mark. This is Kenny Ellis. Deep to the left side. VU defending in the man-to-man. Now here's a 3-ball by Ellis, and he'll drill a soft tray from straight on in front of the basket. Cuts the Blazer lead by a third. Knocked away on the inbounds play. Now then Williams will be frozen as he throws it in against the press. And from deep on the right corner. This is a tough throw in. Comes in to Lovemore, nearly taken away. And Vassar will bring it up. Across the timeline. Gets the ball to the point. Lines up the offense. Backs away a step. Brings it up. Breaks to the right. Inside the arc a step to Dayton Williams. Williams behind his back goes left. Here's Montez for 3. It's an air ball. Right into the hands of Gamage, who'll drive the length of the court and stripped away by Dayton Williams. Williams one hands the ball down to Malinini. Gets under the basket. Hooks it up. No. But he gets fouled on the play. He overran the basket by about a step, so that was an awkward shot. The foul is called on Ellis trying to defend. That's his first foul, putting Malinini at the free throw line to shoot 2. A 6-point Blazer lead, and Malinini has a split lip. So the trainer, you're going to have to repair that. A little super glue will take care of that right away. Now Malinini is recovered sufficiently to step to the free throw line. He has 7 points in the game. Free throw by Lorenzo is in and out, no good. He is the first trailblazer from Italy. And we have our first trailblazer this year from Puerto Rico. Shot by Malinini is no good. Gets his own rebound. Well, no, his own rebound, but it's taken away. Stepping in is Kenny Ellis. 6-point Blazer lead. Someone asked me a while back, here's Parson from the perimeter. Now comes deep to the right side to Kamaj. Back to Parson. Parson up top. Here's Jamison Glass, guarded by Williams. Now then Parson for three. In and out, no good. Rebound by Malinini and a foul on the play. And Malinini just got a technical foul. He slammed the ball down in frustration. The foul was on Comage. That's his first. But Malinini gets his third via the technical route. Someone asked me a while back when I said that Montez was our first player from Puerto Rico, asked me about Ricky Cabrera. But Ricky was actually from New York City. Shooting the technical free throw will be Tavion Kamaj. He's 3 for 3 from the line and has 7 points. Free throw flies and it's good. Back to the line for his second shot. 47-42 VU. Shot by Kamaj, spins around and goes down. He has 9 points, 4 in the second half. Now it'll be out of bounds to Vincennes. But Dayton Williams to inbound the ball. 4-point VU lead. 12:51 to play in the game. A lot of time. They break it to Ephraim across the timeline. Now then Montez finally finds the hands of Dre Vassar. Vassar. He spreads the floor across the free throw line extended. Vassar, deep left. Montez back around the horn to the right side. This is Lovemore. Now comes back to Vassar left. Deep left, Dayton Williams. Williams with 9 to shoot. Here's Vassar. He'll break to the baseline. Crosses over to the right side. Montez. Here is Vassar. Just ahead of the shot clock. Flat, no good. Rebound taken down by Williams. Back and good. And he's fouled. A chance for a three-point play. The foul is called on Claybrook. That's his first foul. Dayton Williams notches his fourth basket. He'll be at the free throw line for the first time in the game. And VU's back up by 6, 49-43. With 12:18 to play in the game. Shots in the air, and it's good by Dayton Williams. He had 17 points and 9 rebounds in this game last year. Now then Parson leads in favor of Arnez Anderson. Comage against the pressure will inbound the ball. Anderson has it. He'll run the point. The defender is Montez. Anderson works his way to and across the timeline to the near side. Now drifts across between the circles to the left. Gets the screen. He now drives back against the screen to the left. Picks up the dribble. Ball is deflected. Gets it back. 9 to shoot. Here's Kenny Ellis with it. Ellis will pull up. 3 straight on. Shots flat, no good. Block out rebound by Ephraim. To Vassar across the timeline. Let's bury a tray here and get a double-digit lead. Williams, or let's just get a basket. Here's Vassar into the lane, backs it out. Lovemore. Now then to Dayton. Dayton will drive the lane, skip move inside, off the glass. Got it! And he's fouled. Another chance at a three-point play. The foul is called on Claybrook. That's his second foul. Dayton Williams picks up his 11th point, and he'll shoot for a three-point play when we come back. Trailblazer scoreboard, unwritten by Lou Fuse. 1270 South Hart Street Road. We lead 52-43. Back in 1 minute on WVUB.
Support for this broadcast is provided by Jimmy John's at 2361 North 6th Street in Vincennes and 2402 East National Highway in Washington. Jimmy John's offers sandwiches and wraps for dine-in, pickup, and delivery. Their Washington location features a drive-thru. More information is available online and through their app.
This broadcast is underwritten by German American Bank, a financial company offering banking, insurance, and wealth management services to individuals, families, and businesses. German American Bank serves customers in Indiana and Kentucky. More information about services and locations available at GermanAmerican.com.
Coach Franklin spent this entire time out pleading his case with one of the officials. I think he's concerned about the contact he sees that we're called for, that they're not. What's happening here? Williams is at the free throw line. Again, Coach Franklin is still pleading his case through the entire timeout. And now then with Williams at the line for a three-point play. Free throw is no good. Rebound is finally recovered by Columbia State, by Anderson. 9-point Blazer lead. Across the way, Comage. He'll break down the lane. Puts up a shot. Blocked down by Callaway. Taken by Lovemore. Ahead to Williams. Back out to Montez. Montez to Dayton Williams. Williams again to Lovemore. Elijah on the point. Challenges and backs away. Double post up top. He'll drift right. Now then to Ephraim. Ephraim, he will feed the ball left side to Callaway. 7 to shoot. Callaway skip move in the lane. Here's a three ball by Lovemore. Shot no good. Deep rebound. Taken down by Montez. Lofts it up. Scores! And he's fouled. He took the ball low to high because of the defender. He got fouled ultimately by Jamison Glass, but he wisely avoided the height of Glass to get the ball in the air. 54-43 Vincennes, and Montez will be back at the line. He's having quite a beginning for the Blazers. 9 points with 10:41 to play. Alex Montez. Shot is good. 55-43. And now then I think Fisher may have some blood on his uniform. Inbounding the ball is Columbia State. Working it low with the dribble across the timeline is Kenny Ellis. The defender is Lovemore. Coming out, set the high screen is Claybrook. Deep to the right side, Comage. Gets rid of the ball to Anderson. He'll drive up inside, puts it up short, but a foul on Vincennes. And two defenders crashing in there, but the foul is going to be on Ephraim.
Personal foul, number 34, Michael Ephraim.
For Ephraim, his third foul. We now have 3 players with 3 fouls. This will place Anderson at the free throw line. 6'1" sophomore. Again, he played in 30 games a year ago. Free throw is no good by Arnez Anderson. He didn't play against Vincennes last year. He had 16 last night in the loss to Lincoln Trail. Nearly halfway through the second half, the Blazers with a 12-point lead. Shots in the air, and it's good by Anderson. He's 7 out of 10 from the stripe, has 9 points. Full court pressure. Williams into Callaway. They break the press with the pass to Lovemore. He'll bring it down inside, banks it up. No. Rebound is out of bounds, and last touched by either Velosa or Comage, and that could have been a foul on Ephraim over the back there. Montez will inbound the ball, left baseline. Lobs it into the right side. Callaway backs away. To Montez. Lovemore, Elijah sends outside the arc. Now then Dayton Williams needs help. Gets it from Montez. He will break to his right down to the baseline. Now backs it out. Here's the ball in the air. Shot no good by Williams. Rebound taken on the run by Comage. Length of the court. Lofts up the shot. Air ball. And then tipped out of bounds. Last touched by Noah. Foul called on, I believe, Fisher. Tyron Fisher gets his second foul. That was a loose ball foul, so we'll traipse back down court and shoot free throws. Chance to extend this double-digit lead, 55-44 at the moment. And here's Montez to step in. At the line. Has 10 points, 3 in the second half. Free throw by Alex is in the air, and it's no good. A rebound in the lane by Kenny Ellis. You need to make those free throws. Down court. Tamion Comage will counter with a basket on the right side, or down inside. Here's a pass deep left. Comes to Callaway. He'll drive inside, and he gets fouled. Nate Melosa picks up his first. I can't say I take pleasure in the pace of the game when they're calling this many fouls. The contact's taking place, and they're calling what they see down there, but it destroys the momentum in the ball game and bogs it down. It's just Columbia State has been a super aggressive team in the game tonight. It's created a situation where there's a lot of contact, and they're making the calls on the contact. At the free throw line is Callaway, who's 2 for 2 there. Free throw by Callaway is good. 14 points by Callaway in the game. 5 in the second half. 56-46. Lovemore will go to the bench. Free throw by Callaway, and he got them both. In the game for Vincennes, Vassar. Here's a long 3 air ball from Ellis, taken on the run by Callaway. Down the lane, puts up a shot short. Rebound off the left side to Melosa. Here they go the other way. Vassar was the one that came back in the game there. Here's Arnez Anderson. He'll take Montez to the baseline, leader inside. Shot off the bottom of the basket, no. And the rebound caromed off the knee of Melosa and out of bounds. So inside 9 minutes to go, the Blazers lead by 11. We led 34-28 at halftime. Here's a pass in the middle to Ephraim, to Vassar. He'll go one-on-one against Ellis. They both wear number 2. Left to Williams, to Callaway. Back up top, right side, Montez. Montez rotates across the lane to Callaway. Callaway, Montez, 15 to shoot. Vassar lost the handle on the ball and flips it back out front. Callaway comes back to Vassar. Dre, fall away shot at the baseline, good. Vassar makes it 59-46, 13-point Vincennes lead. Kenny Ellis works it against the defender. Vassar drives it up inside, loops it up, no. Rebound is loose ball on the floor as Williams couldn't get a hand on it. Chasing after it, he touched it last, and it's out of bounds to the Chargers. Jamison Glass, the 6'7" sophomore from Todd County. Tennessee will check into the game. There is a Knox County in Tennessee. There's a Knox County in Illinois. And there's a Knox County right here where we are in Indiana. Here's a lob inside. This is Glass. He'll fight his way inside. Now here's a give to Fisher, who goes up with the shot and gets fouled. This is whistled on Callaway, and that becomes his second foul. We get the under 8-minute media timeout. Timeout on the floor. Trailblazer scoreboard underwritten by Lou Fuse, Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, 1270 South Hart Street Road. Blazers lead 59-46. Back in 1 minute.
Support for this station is provided by the Vincennes University Alumni Association and Foundation. It's homecoming weekend at Vincennes University, a time to reconnect, celebrate alumni pride, and honor Trailblazer traditions. Whether you're catching up with classmates or cheering at the game, we're glad to have you home. Learn how alumni are shaping the future of Vincennes University online at vinu.edu or connect with us on Facebook. Once a Trailblazer, always a Trailblazer. Let's go VU!
Support for this broadcast is provided by the Good Samaritan Hospital Foundation, which through the generosity of its donors provides financial assistance for patients, community health projects, technology, and scholarships. The GSH Foundation office is at 328 North 2nd Street, Suite 201. The phone number is 812-885-3192.
WVUB Vincennes, a proud part of Vincennes University Broadcasting.
Welcome back to the VUP complex. The home crowd right now enjoying the Trailblazer 13-point lead over Columbia State. This is our 13th meeting with the Chargers. We lead 9-3 and 7-2 in games played here at VU. They beat us here 53-47 in 2021 and then won here last year 80-68. They will be at the free throw line. The person of Tyron Fisher, who's 1 for 4 from the stripe. Fisher has 7 points, half of what he got last night. With 7:59 to go. Tyron Fisher, a 6'5" freshman. Shots in the air, and it's good. Columbia State's roster has 25 players. Coach Neal brought 18 with the team tonight. 16 are dressed. Fisher, free throw is up and good again. They cut the lead to 11. Costa Ricks will check in. Sam Parson will also return. Comage and Ellis go to the bench. Dayton Williams against full court pressure. Finds Callaway, back to Dayton. Dayton swings the ball to Vassar. He'll run the point. Defenders back up, and Vassar crosses over between the big circles. Works the ball between his legs with the left hand. Fires left to Montez against the zone. Back to the right. Now then Williams. Again Montez. 12 to shoot. Montez challenges the zone. Gives it off to Dayton. Dayton bumps the ball back out to Vassar to Montez for 3. Air ball, and the rebound wrested down by Melosa. Here come the Chargers. 7.5 to go. Wings the ball left to Ricks. Ricks uses the screen to drive right across the lane. Throws up the runner, and shot's no good. Rebound taken down by Melosa. His fall away might have been partially deflected by Montez. And finally, Williams comes up with it in heavy traffic. Lead pass comes out to Vassar. Jump shot Vassar inside the arc, no good. A rebound by Claybrook. Columbia State brings it back. Fisher with it. Fisher unloads a 3. Air ball. Rebound, though, under the basket by Parsons. Great read by Parsons to see that was going to not draw iron. He bolted into the basket to the reverse side from the right to the left and looped it up and in. Here's a near turnover, and it is a turnover, stolen away. Here's a drive inside shot, no good, and a foul called. Montez got the turnover and also ends up now getting the foul. That's his 4th personal foul. So Columbia State is absolutely, positively refusing to go away. And with the clock stopped, Tyron Fisher at the free throw line. Malinini getting set to re-enter the game for Vincennes. VU's only been called for 6 fouls in the second half. Here's Fisher at the line. He's 3 for 6 there. Shots in the air, and this one juggles home. Malinini replaces Ephraim, and also checking now is Ochugwu, who's had a tough night. He had 12 points and 8 rebounds last night. Has not scored in this game. One more free throw here for Fisher to make this a 2-possession game. Shots in the air, and it's no good. Blockout rebound by Dayton Williams. We need a basket here. Grasser looks to the bench. Now in the big circle, stands away from the defender, and we get a foul low away from the ball with a hold on Claybrook. Oh, it's an elbow. J.D. Claybrook picks up his third foul on this half. And we are in the double bonus for the remainder of the game with Williams standing in. Dayton's 1 for 2 from the line and has 11 points. Shots in the air, and it's good. It's really hard to score points against Columbia State. They're just super aggressive defensively. This will be for a 10-point lead now if Dayton connects here. Shots in the air, and this one's no good. Rebound Malinini, and he's fouled. He'll shoot two. The foul will be tagged to Melosa. That's his second. They were called for 6 fouls in the first half. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12, if my count is correct, in the second. Here's Malinini. Free throws in the air, and this one's no good. And he's now 1 for 5 from the free throw line. We have missed 8 free throws in this game. One more for the Italian freshman. Free throws in the air, and this one's good. 10-point Blazer lead. Across the 10-second line. Controlled by Anderson. Anderson will drive the baseline, lofts it up. No. Rebound, nice job under the basket by Dayton Williams. He was in traffic there and got by the Columbia State player. Vassar. Deep to the right side between the circles. Comes out high now to Ochugwu. Prince drives into the zone. And then back to Callaway. 10 seconds to shoot, 5:47 to go. Here's Williams. Passes under, overthrown. Comes to Ochugwu, deep left. Here's Callaway with 3 seconds. Callaway inside Malinini. No, he did not get the shot away. Going to be a shot clock violation on Vincennes.
Fisher also returning for Columbia State. Number 2, Kenny Ellis.
Some games you call, the shot clock is never a factor. In the game, this game it has been because of the strength of the defense. Comes into Ellis. Picks it up on the move across the timeline. Slants across the point to the right side. Murray Norman. Norman backs out. Kenny Ellis, deep left. This is Fisher. Fisher inside. There's a turnaround shot, no good by Glass. And the rebound by Vassar, and he's tied up but fouled. It's on Murray Norman. That's his first foul. And they will trip down the court to the left side, and Vassar will take his place at the free throw line with 5:21 to go. I think it's safe to say both of these teams will play better games this year. Free throws in the air by Vassar, and it's good. That's his first free throw of the game. He now has 14 points, 9 in the second half. He had 9 points last night, along with 4 rebounds. And a bunch of assists. I think I had him with 9 assists. And I restarted the game. Free throw by Vassar is good. 63-51, Blazers by a dozen. With 5:21 to go. Comes into Kenny Ellis. He'll let the ball roll for time. He will pick it up right across the 10-second line. Ellis will drive right. Vassar is the defender. Ellis feeds the ball and overthrows Melosa, who's 6'10". You know that was a high pass. It'll be out of bounds to the Blazers. Williams, right corner, tough place to inbound the ball against pressure. He gets it into Vassar, low on the baseline, and Vassar nearly throws it away. And it's saved from going out of bounds by Glass, puts it off the side of the backboard. Rebound Williams down to Callaway. We got a break there for sure. Vassar has it between the circles. Inside 5 to play. Blazers by 12 at the point. Williams back to Vassar. Vassar works the ball cautiously. Baseline backs out a step. To the left side now, then Williams with 3 seconds. Lobs up the shot and got it down. Dayton didn't have time to spare there. He got the ball in the air for his 14th point. 65-51. Kenny Ellis gets by Vassar. He'll drive to his left, throws up the shot, rolls off no. Rebound, last touch by Williams, out of bounds. Coach Franklin talked about the changing role for Williams in the offense. And I don't really truly think he's comfortable yet. Well, here's a steal in the inbounds play by Vassar, and he's tripped and fouled. The ball was thrown away by Melosa. Melosa picks up the foul. That's his third. We shot 2 free throws in the first half. We've shot 17 so far in the second, with Vassar now to shoot 2 more. With 4:19 to go. He's a redshirt freshman. Got a free throws in the air, and it's good by Vassar. Got a broken foot, sustained a broken foot in the first game of the season a year ago, and he watched the season from the bench with his foot in a boot. But he's back strong this year. No signs of that hampering his play. Free throws in the air, and it's good by Vassar. It's a stress fracture. Remember, 1998, Sean Marion played the entire season with a stress fracture. And he may have played at a fairly high level, as I recall. Here's Comage. Inside to Glass, puts a shot up and scores. That's his first basket. He had 10 points last night. Now they break the press that pass to Callaway. 3-quarter court. Backs it out. Vassar for the reset, inside 4 to go. VU by 14. As Vassar stands, watches the Cutters from the big circle with 10 to go on the shot clock. Williams, deep left. Callaway. Now then back to Williams. Dayton, shot fake. Here's Vassar for 3. It's got the range just short. Rebound, Malinini. Malinini will go back strong inside, hooks it up and scores. Lorenzo gets his first basket in the second half, and he's in double figures with 10 points. 69-53, Vincennes by 16. And timeout by Winston Neal, who is furious. Timeout on the floor. Trailblazer scoreboard underwritten by Lou Fuse. Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. 1270 South Hart Street Road, Vincennes 69. Columbia State 53. Back in 1 minute.
Underwriting for this broadcast is provided by Memring Motorplex, Hart Street, and Highway 41 in Vincennes. Memring sells new Chevrolet and Nissan cars, trucks, and SUVs. Memring also services all makes and models. Memring's inventory of new and used vehicles is available online at memringmotorplex.com or at the dealership. Memring Motorplex is open Monday through Saturday at 1949 Hart Street in Vincennes.
Funding for Vincennes University basketball on WVUB is provided through support from Lindsay Wealth Management at 2801 North 6th Street in Vincennes. Lindsay Wealth Management offers financial planning and investment services. More information available at lindsaywealth.com or by phone at 812-316-2079.
Trailblazers lead 69-53 with 3:18 to play in this basketball game. Basketball. I was thinking today in the movie Hoosiers. Shooter says, I know everything there is to know about the greatest game ever invented. I wouldn't argue that it's not the greatest game. I wonder how Dr. Naismith came up with the idea, like, I'll put this peach basket in the gym and I'll have guys throw a ball into it. What will I call it? It was a soccer ball. Here's a long 3 by Ellis, and he drills it straight on. That's a nice shot. Comes into Callaway. What if Dr. Naismith had called it soccer ball? Here's Vassar inside the arc. Now then to Ochugwu. 13-point Blazer lead, 3 minutes to go. Vassar stands in the big circle. Watching the clock wind down. The clock is not on Columbia State's side. But here's Vassar, loops around the defender. Now will fire a 3 from the perimeter. It's no good. Rebound is chased down. Good rebound by Williams. for a reset on the shot clock. That definitely negative for Columbia State. Now the defender backs away, and Vassar looks to Coach Franklin the bench, and he wants rotation in the offense. Vassar deep left. Callaway for three. Too strong to the right. Tipped up no by Malanini. And the rebound comes down to Claybrook. Fisher back across the timeline inside. All alone is Jamison Glass, and he gets a easy bunny off the left side. 2 minutes to go, an 11-point game. I tell you what, Lincoln Trail was down 8 with less than a minute to go and nearly tied the game at the end. So that three-point shot can do a lot of things at the end of the game to extend the life of the contest. 1:48 to go, VU by 11. And sometimes when you got momentum going and you slow things down, that really hurts your offense. Here is Vassar. Now then Malanini on the weave. Hands the ball to the second driver. That's Williams. Williams for three. Got it! Dayton Williams ahead of the shot clock for a 72-58 14-point Blazer lead. 1:25 to play. Now then, this is Ellis attacking down the lane with a long looping dribble, and did he lose the handle of the ball? He nearly did. Gets it back to Fisher. Fisher drives in the lane. He has the ball deflected away, and then finally, aggressively, Ojukwu fouls Fisher. That's his third. With 68 seconds to go in the contest. And this will put them at the line with the clock stopped. In the person of Tyron Fisher, who tonight is 4 out of 8 from the free throw line. Columbia State, I assume, is leaving tonight. They've got a 6-hour drive back to Columbia, Tennessee. Although it's an hour earlier there. Free throw's in the air, and it's good. 11 points by Fisher, 8 in the second half. 72-59. Here's Fisher for one more. And this one is also correct. And here's a timeout on the floor. Timeout called. This will be a full 60. Trailblazer scoreboard written by Lou Fuse. Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, 72-60 Vincennes. Back in 60.
Support for this broadcast is provided by Ewing Printing Company, where they have served the Vincennes area for 107 years, offering graphic design and full-color printing services. Ewing prints and designs a variety of items, including car and truck wraps. They also offer direct mail advertising.
Underwriting support for this Trailblazer broadcast is provided by El Corral Mexican Restaurant and Bar, located at 630 Kimmel Road in Vincennes and 427 West 11th Street in Bicknell. El Corral opens daily at 11 a.m. and offers a menu of luncheon and evening Mexican cuisine with takeout available. The Vincennes phone number is 812-895-9422 and in Bicknell, 812-757-4224 for El Corral Mexican Restaurant and Bar.
1:08 to play in the game, and this is a 12-point game. We have Williams, Ojukwu, Malanini, Callaway, and Vassar representing the Blazers. Norman, Anderson, along with Comage, Kenny Ellis, and Tyron Fisher for Columbia State. They will play one-on-one pressure, full court pressure on this inbounds play. Williams, he'll pass the ball across out of bounds to Vassar. And what do we have? They started the clock when the ball was not yet inbounds. They're going to have to reset the clock. It shows 106. And they move it back to 108. And again, Williams will inbound the ball. Now then Vassar this time stays inside the lines, and timeout. Todd Franklin didn't like the way the setup looked, and he calls a timeout. 72-60. Back in 30 seconds on WVUB.
Funding for Vincennes University basketball on WVUB is provided through support from Vincennes Water Utilities at 403 Busserin Street. Vincennes Water Utilities offers various payment options, including paperless billing and 24-hour online access. Office hours are 7:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. Monday through Friday, and the phone number is 812-882-7877.
68 seconds to play in the game, and a 12-point game against Columbia State. Again, the Lady Blazers win earlier, their season opener against Owens out of Toledo, 85-54. And they go on a long road skiing before they come back home on Tuesday, November 25th, to play Roane State. And we will also play that same night against a new opponent, a second-year program, Pellissippi State, out of Knoxville, Tennessee. Ball comes into Montez, and the ball is deflected away out of bounds. We'll have to inbound the ball again. Williams down low right to inbound the ball. We're having trouble getting the ball inbounds. Comes into Montez, and he's fouled by Comage. That is only his second foul, and VU will shoot free throws here in the person of Montez. He's 1 for 2 from the line, has 10 points in the game tonight. He had 23 last night. Alex Montez. Shot in the air, and it's good.
Substitution for Columbia State.
73-60. One more here for the freshman. Stretched to 14 points, and he does not. Free throw is no good. Rebound easily by Kenny Ellis. He works it up top. He'll drive left to the elbow, deep left. Fisher could not get the shot. Good defense by Montez until Fisher drives to the free throw line, and Montez gets called for the foul. That's his fifth. Montez is going to foul out of the basketball game tonight with a total of 11 points. And Fisher will be at the line, a chance to score with the clock stopped. Norman will check in and replace Glass. And Lovemore takes the floor in place of Montez. Here's Tyron Fisher. Shots in the air, and it's good. 7 out of 11 from the foul line from Fisher. (73-61). One more for Fisher. He had 14 last night. His free throw is no good. A rebound by Dayton. Here's a lead pass down to Malinini. He wisely opts back for Callaway. We want to run time off the clock. And here's a foul committed to stop the clock by Murray Norman. His second foul. And Callaway will stride to the line. He's been there 4 times in the second half, has a total of 15 points. He had 3 threes in the first half, including that half-ending three-pointer. He has 1 basket in the second half. Free throw by Callaway is good. 16 by Callaway. Jalen had 19 against Lincoln Trail for a season high last year. He's in double figures 6 times. Free throw by Jalen's in the air, and this one is good. He was hurt early. 75-61. Blazers are going to pick up their second win of the season. This is Kenny Ellis. He'll drive inside. Shot up off glass is good by Tyron Fisher. Ball comes into Vassar, now then to Malinini. Here he goes for the dunk, and he slams it home. 12 by Malinini, 77-63. This is Tyron Fisher. He'll drive right and gets fouled to stop the clock in a game that's already determined. Malinini picks up his fourth foul.
Number 3.
Tyron Fisher will stand in again. 7 out of 12 from the free throw line. Has 15 points, 12 in the second half. And a 14-point Blazer lead. It's in the air, and it's good. They're going to be a much better ball club when we play them in January, and I trust we will be as well. This is the first weekend of the season. Fisher connects again. He's had quite a night. 77-65. They keep up the pressure, and the ball's deflected out of bounds away from Lovemore by Arnez Anderson. Columbia State is going to fight to the finish. 14.9 seconds to play in the game. Comes in to Callaway, and there's a foul to stop the clock, and that's on Fisher. That foul truly probably isn't necessary, and what happens sometimes in a situation where you've got a few seconds to play and the game is determined, there's a foul like that, it can get a little dicey. Callaway will face the basket, and only 2 defenders from Columbia State as Coach Franklin backs everybody off the line. Jalen's free throw's in the air, and this one's no good. He's now 6 out of 7 in the game. Back to the line for his second shot. Free throws in there by Callaway, and this one is good. Don't go away. We'll have comments from Coach Franklin in the postgame show. 78-65. Attacking is Kenny Ellis. He'll throw up a long 3, flat off there and back in. Kenny Ellis bags his 4th tray. 78-68. Here's a pass to Malinini inside and scores, and he's fouled with 2.9 to go. Malinini will go to the line for a 3-point play. Foul is on Arnez Anderson. Well, Columbia State has played the game to the wire, 80-68, which is a score they beat us by last year, although Malinini is there for a 3-point play. He's 2 out of 6 from the free throw line. Shot by Malinini in the air, and it's good. 81-68. Glass brings it in, and we will get a half-court 3-point shot off the top of the backboard by Fisher, and that's the end of the game. Final score, the Blazers win it here at the PE Complex. The final score, Vince